Well, the previous meeting's still going on. Think you could help with the weeding while you wait?
How dare you treat my fiancé like that?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I run a farm. Today, I came to renew my contract with the restaurant chain Doki Doki Foods, but... Sato. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Nashimoto, head of planning. Long time no see. Hey. This is sudden, but as a farmer, I'm guessing you're good at weeding, right? I mean, it's part of your routine, yeah? Yeah, I guess I'm pretty good at it, but what's that got to do with anything? Well, the previous meeting's still going on. Think you could help with the weeding while you wait? Yeah, sure. I mean, Doki Doki's always been good to me, so... 2 hours later.
Phew! Finally done with that meeting. Rough one, huh? Really sorry for keeping you waiting so long, Sato. Where did you end up waiting anyway?
Nope, I had him help out with the weeding.
What? What did you just say? Keiichi? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm used to it.
How dare you treat my fiancé like that?
Huh? Wait, fiancé? Don't tell me Sato's fiancé is Yano's CEO.
That's right. Isn't this a little too much? I mean, on a day this hot?
I'm terribly sorry. We've known each other for so long. I guess I got a little too comfortable.
That's not the point.
You're seriously overstepping with one of your key partners.
My. I see. So Doki Doki Foods is the kind of company that makes its partners pull weeds, huh? In that case, I suppose I should do some weeding too.
Count me in.
Me too. Wait, why are you all here?
Today's the big contract renewal day with all the farmers and dairy folks who supply ingredients to our restaurants. Even if you're not in sales, you should know that much.
Sorry, Hatake.
So once we're done weeding, we'll start the business talks, right?
Well, I do have another appointment, so I might not have time for negotiations today.
In that case, maybe it's time to call this contract quits. Wait, everyone, please. The weeds are all gone now, so... If we lose this contract, it'll delay the entire new menu rollout.
I am truly sorry. The weeding is done, so please, let's move on to the meeting right away. Keiichi, Sato, I can't apologize enough. I can't believe we put you through that.
That's fine. Actually made for a good workout.
We'll make it up to you, I promise. Just please give us a chance.
We'll explain everything in detail during the meeting.
All right.
Everyone, I sincerely apologize for the disrespect. Please, this way.
Uh...
Somehow, we managed to lock in contracts with all of our partners. That was way too close.
Thanks, Hatake. You really saved us.
Saved you? Do you have any idea how much work that took? Just explaining everything was a nightmare, honestly.
Well, now we can move forward with the new store launch. I appreciate it. We've got a lineup of rich, elegant dishes, supervised by top-tier chefs. If this had followed through, it would have been a huge blow.
However, I'm afraid Sato's produce has been officially barred from use in any dishes under Nashimoto's supervision.
That was Sato's request, right?
Yes.
I see. Well, I guess it can't be helped. Either way, his vegetables aren't good enough for the caliber of cuisine I create. High-class dishes need high-class ingredients. That's just how it is.
That mindset? Didn't Yano warn you about that? She said, if you keep acting like it only matters whether the right people get you, eventually you will fall flat on your face.
Attracting new customers is important, sure, but I care more than anyone about our regulars. And our wealthiest clients, of course.
I see. Well, looks like you and I just don't see eye to eye. Even Section Chief Shigemori from the planning department seemed pretty fed up with you.
If the results are good, that's all that matters. Results.
Ugh.
2 days later.
It's been a while, Sato. We're truly sorry about the other day.
We really are.
Please, both of you, there's no need to bow. I'm not upset. Nashimoto just didn't understand the value of my vegetables. That's all.
Keiichi,
From now on, I'll be using your produce exclusively for projects and products under my supervision. Unlike Nashimoto, I'm not targeting wealthy clients or longtime regulars. My goal is to develop meals that even kids will find delicious.
I see. That aligns perfectly with my own philosophy. Nashimoto always used to say my veggies lacked depth of flavor. But depth is tricky. If it's too bitter or too sharp, most everyday customers just won't like it. Striking that balance is hard.
Exactly. It's all about how you season it and how the ingredients play together. That balance is everything.
what I want for our dishes at Doki Doki to help teach people, especially kids, how important good food is. But Nashimoto never seemed to get that.
If my vegetables can help with that, I'd be honored to work with you. I know I can count on you, Hatake.
Thank you.
Keiichi, thank you so much.
I'm looking forward to it, Hatake, Yui. And Yui, please don't overdo it, okay? I don't want you exhausted when it's time for our wedding.
I won't. Thanks, Keiichi.
3 months later.
This is delicious!
The dishes you produce, Hatake, are absolutely wonderful. Honestly, I think we should add them to the regular menu.
Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to hear that from you, Nota Vice President. Bringing in Sato's vegetables really expanded what we could do.
Humph. So that's your take on it, huh?
Is there something wrong?
Well, how should I put this? It's a bit ordinary, flavor-wise. Not just the taste, visually too. It just feels very down to earth.
Well, the pricing is quite reasonable, and we aimed for a familiar, friendly presentation.
It's fine for the regular menu, I suppose, but I don't think it fits with the new store.
Because the new store is going for a high-end concept, right?
Exactly.
Yes, that's the theme. But we're not trying to completely reinvent the image. Even for the new location, we'll be including some reasonably priced, everyday options on the menu.
What? Seriously? That's kind of a problem. I really think everything you see when you open the menu should scream luxury, you know?
That may be true, but honestly, the affordable dishes tend to outsell the high-end ones. Even for the new store, we only gave the green light because you were so insistent, Nashimoto. But banking everything on your opinion is risky. We don't want to put all the responsibility on your shoulders.
Come on now, I really don't think this is going to fail. Targeting regulars and high-income guests just makes sense. They're more likely to offer support in all kinds of ways. The value they bring goes beyond just sales numbers.
I get what you're saying, but that alone isn't enough. At Doki Doki, we want to reach a wide audience. If we only follow your approach, we're limiting our customer base.
Well, if you keep serving easy-to-understand food, you'll just get flooded with cheap orders.
So you're that confident, huh? In your own palate and your ideas?
Absolutely.
I see. Well then, I look forward to seeing what you can deliver.
You got it. 3 months later, on the eve of the grand opening of the new store. Welcome.
We're expecting great things today. You'll be serving us dishes that are even more elegant than usual, yes?
Yes, we've prepared an absolutely exquisite menu for the occasion.
I've got my kids with me today. Think they'll be able to enjoy the food too?
Of course. I'm sure your children, Mr. Tange, will love it even more than most.
Wow, that's a huge crowd.
Yeah, Nashimoto personally invited them. Said he wanted to show off how extensive his network is.
All these people eating my food, and...
It's okay. You've got this. Be confident.
Right.
And then, the specially invited guests began tasting the dishes.
Absolutely delightful. Even richer and more delicious than our usual meals.
Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I just had a taste myself, and I was blown away.
However,
Huh?
so, what do you think? Do you like the food? Not really. I like the regular food better.
What?
You're right. This dish definitely appeals to adults. I can see people being very satisfied with it. But I'm not sure this works for children.
Really? I thought maybe your children, Mr. Tange, would be able to appreciate it.
Oh? And what makes my kids any different from other kids?
Well...
Just because my children get it doesn't mean every child will. Who exactly were you developing this menu for?
My apologies. I didn't intend to pursue such a narrow strategy. It's just that...
Wow, he's really fumbling.
Getting chewed out by one of his own guests. That's rough.
Hatake, you're up!
Right. Mr. Tange, thank you so much for coming today. I'm Hatake, head of planning. Actually, we have another sample dish that might suit the younger guests better. Would it be alright to have them try it?
Are you kids still hungry? I want to eat more. Then, shall we give it a go?
Yes, please.
You didn't need to bring that up.
Yum! I like this one better than the last one. Me too. This one's way tastier. And it's definitely easier to eat. And, I don't know, it just feels more familiar, you know?
We use different ingredients than what Nashimoto selected, ones that are technically a tier lower. But it's more about the direction and the seasoning of the dish.
Compared to Nashimoto's menu, this was developed to appeal to a wider range of diners, from kids to adults. Nashimoto's dish feels more luxurious, yes, but Hatake's, it's flavorful and approachable. I see. So you managed to create a dish that kids would love, even on a limited budget.
Yes, exactly.
Using fancy ingredients doesn't automatically make something taste better. You've learned something important today, haven't you, Nashimoto?
Aha!
By the way, Nashimoto, did you notice anything different about the vegetables in your dish?
Huh? No, not really.
That was actually Keiichi's produce.
What?
Hatake's child dish used Keiichi's vegetables too.
You didn't need to bring that up.
But Nashimoto, you tasted it and said it was excellent, didn't you? If I remember right, you once said, high-end food requires high-end ingredients. But as it turns out, even if the ingredients aren't expensive, the flavor doesn't necessarily suffer. Complexity remains complex. In other words, food reflects the mindset of the chef.
You were so focused on appealing to your regulars that your dish became overly complicated in taste.
If that's the case, maybe it would have been better if I had used the vegetables I picked instead of Sato's.
Maybe. But the issue right now isn't about quality. It's that your dish's flavor was unclear, Nashimoto.
Here, try this as well.
Let's see. This must be the dish Nashimoto presented earlier.
Correct. It's made with the vegetables Nashimoto selected. The taste hasn't changed at all, right?
No way.
Also, were you aware, Nashimoto? The vegetables you chose had a poor yield this year.
Yes. But I was told it wouldn't affect the store's opening.
I spoke with the farmers directly. They mentioned the flavor had declined this season. Were you even aware of that?
I wasn't.
Hashimoto, you always prided yourself on your palate, but you failed to notice the drop in quality. That's an undeniable fact. From now on, I want you to stop letting your personal scale determine the value of our ingredients.
Understood.
By the way, Sato's vegetables also had a bad harvest this year, didn't they?
They did, but I worked really hard to maintain the flavor.
You've learned a valuable lesson today, Nashimoto. From now on, treat both your coworkers and your ingredients with respect. Though, really, you've been told that before, haven't you?
Oh, So someone did tell you.
Ugh.
Pardon me for a moment. Hello? I see. Understood. I'll let Mr. Nashimoto know.
What is it?
Nashimoto, the no issue with the poor yield part? That was referring to quality. But what about quantity? Isn't there a shortage?
Well, yes. But I found another supplier whose produce tasted about the same, and
I've just been informed that the contract you signed for that supplier was outrageously expensive and completely unsustainable. Why didn't you come to me or anyone appropriate to discuss this?
I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was that expensive.
Sales staff tried to meet your expectations and were pressured into an unreasonable deal, according to Section Chief Shigemori. On top of that, the order volume was massive, and after that whole weed pulling fiasco, returning the goods would reflect poorly on us. Too many red flags.
This is a full-blown disaster, Nashimoto.
No way. All in one day.
It's not just that you underestimated the ingredients. Now you've dragged us into financial loss too.
We only realized your mistakes because Keiichi's vegetables proved how good real quality can be. Truly, Keiichi, thank you.
Oh no, it wasn't just me. It was thanks to everyone, especially Yui.
Keiichi?
I want seconds!
Right. I'm so sorry for interrupting your course.
No worries. Nashimoto, it's time you went back to the basics.
Yes, sir. Afterward, Nashimoto received a formal reprimand. Due to his overly biased views as head of sales, he was transferred to the HR department. But
Nashimoto, why are you still so hung up on your resume?
sorry. It seems he hasn't shaken his habits, and is now getting scolded daily. Meanwhile,
I'm just glad everything came together so well for this big day.
you did great, Yui. And that dress looks fantastic on you.
I vow to love you forever.
We're not quite there yet.